Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of planning your day. I think the 24 hours which we receive is definitely a gift from God, and there's a lot at stake from each day, the efforts which we are putting. So we don't realize it, but probably in a course of 1 year or 5 years down the line, then we realize, had I put enough effort at that point, then today would be a different day. So just to avoid that, and just to ensure that you're taking care of your time, I'm just going to go through some methods which may or may not be useful, but something to just give it a shot. So, generally, whenever you wake up, right, it's always good to start the day with a plan. Some people make the plan a day before in the night. Some people prefer it just with a morning coffee and maybe taking up a journal. Basically, what has helped me over the course of time is I just divide, I take my journal, and in that I actually draw in 12 blocks. And within those, just draw some columns and rows and ensure that there are like around 12 blocks. It may be more for some people or less for few. But within those 12 blocks, I key in some of the most important things for me, which I do need to ensure I take care of it during the day. I'll just go through what I'm writing for myself, but again, it will differ from person to person. For example, like some of the things in my, like the 12 categories which I keep is definitely liquids, because I tend to forget drinking water, and so I just put a counter there saying, have it, so that during the day, as I'm drinking water, I can write into that column, like numbering it, so such that I can at least target to get like at least 8 glass of water. Then food is another thing which I put as a column, because most of the people in the rush of day, you tend to forget your breakfast or midday snack. You're like, that's fine, but in the long run those things matter, because when you are skipping small meals like your breakfast, and let's say you're skipping your midday meal, it just that during the day you end up like, at the point when you actually you end up having a lot. So this is like mandatorily putting a check, so that way you're going to take care of that portion. These are all small things which will affect in the long run, as per me. So my first cell is definitely on the liquid intake. The second is the food. Third portion for me is definitely meal preparation, because it's if what I have noticed across the time is, if you're not putting enough time to prepare meals, like maybe like maybe cutting onions, or roasting the some stuff, but that kind of preparation actually helps a lot, because it just makes the whole the whole cooking area, and the whole task of cooking actually seamless, and that actually makes a lot of wonder on a day-to-day basis, right? So that is another aspect for me. In addition to that, I also have like my fourth block is definitely on office work. So I also track down what kind of, in the day what all I'm doing, so that so that I can prioritize when I'm writing in that column. It helps me, okay, these are all the things which have come up, let me prioritize and plan. It actually helps me during the day. And my fifth column is meditation. So because meditation is very important for me, it helps. The thing about meditation is, each person's experience with meditation is different, but it definitely calms you down through the day, right? So it can even be like a 2-minute meditation, right? But the thing here is, because you have like a daily tracker, you will do it. Okay, if you do not write it down, like that's a case with me. If I do not write it down, I will not do it. So when I write it down, it actually helps me. So that is the reason why my fifth block is meditation. Then I have the sixth one I keep for business. So basically, like, I'm trying to learn about different kind of business, whether it is Amazon FBA, or whether it is about YouTube. So all those things which I have to learn, I just put like one segment, and maybe I'm spending just 10 minutes in a day for that, but I do track that, okay, that I've put some time into that, and that actually helps me to build that momentum to read it also, right? Otherwise you're just going to skip these things. Then the sixth thing is I like to paint. So honestly speaking, I just try to put at least like 2 or 3 shades. I generally always have some drawing ready, and I just keep some paints on the side. So in a day at least I split, just put some paint at least, so that way it's like kind of creativity, and it actually makes me feel good too. So that is definitely one more column. In addition to that, I also spend time, so I have some blocks for prayer. So in prayer it can be anything. It might be just a simple Hanuman Chalisa chant, or else it can be anything, right? Any form of prayer, right? But making sure that you do have some time for that. Then also for since I enjoy so much about pranayam and yoga and all that stuff, I have some blocks on those, so that I at least do one pranayam per day, or at least 1 or 2 yoga poses per day, which is good holistically. And so just to prompt me to do that, I add blocks for those. And finally, one more thing for which I do ensure I keep enough time is for positive messages. So basically from one of my aunt, I have actually incorporated this trait where she sends daily positive messages, and I just felt so happy seeing her messages on a day-to-day basis that now even I have started that. So I ensure to just collect daily some positive messages and then send it across to to very close groups, so that it just keeps the connection, the bonding, and it also makes me feel good. So that's something which I do. And lastly but not the least, housework. So there's a column for that in which I put, okay, make sure throw trash or something, right? Or sort the this room or something like that. So but the thing here, what I'm trying to say here, the reason I'm giving you all this example is, when we plan the day, right, as I said, maybe you don't need these many blocks, right? Maybe you just need like 3 or 4 which are very critical for you. But the point here is, when you note it down in the start of the day, right, on a high level, like these are some of the key things I do need to achieve by end of the day, it goes a very very long way in the long run, because some of the important things you would not be missing, and you would also be able to track through all of those, and in the course of time, right? So I'll give you a simple example. If I'm ensuring that that okay, in a day I'm ensuring that I do have the food at these specific times, right? Of course in the long run it will improve my health. Of course, if I'm going to put some specific time, let's say for cardio or for yoga, if I'm going to put some specific time for those, then in the course of time it will have its impact, maybe not with weight loss, but at least on an overall health perspective, right? So so it's very very critical to have some kind of a log at the start of the day. So I would highly recommend this process where you start the day journaling through the key points of what all you would like to do, or at least the night before, so that you have an idea on what is upcoming. Because if that is not done, it's not that you will not be doing during the day. During the day you may still do end up doing a lot of work, but you won't be on track, and it will be like mindlessly running. And as you all are aware how current life is, where there is so many things going on in parallel, it's always important and very helpful to start the day with a journal, and specifically something like this block structure. If this is useful, or if you find it informative, and if it is helping you, then please let me know. So thanks everyone, and wishing you all a very happy and blessed day ahead.